Okay, so this next part of the problem is a little bit different, just in the fact that we are not going to be solving for our production this time. We're going to be solving for our demand. So this is going to be a P. This is going to be a matrix. This is going to be a matrix P, not D this time. So our production matrix was given to us. We have to find this new demand matrix. So we're producing. Remember, agricultural comes first, then energy, and then manufacturing. So agriculture is 30 billion. You can leave this in terms of billion. Then we have 40 billion, and then lastly we have 60 billion. Okay, so the identity matrix is no longer going to be needed. We don't have to worry about that. We are going to use the consumption matrix because our equation to find demand, if you look back on the front side of your paper, is the production minus the consumption times the production. So we're taking how much the company produces and we're taking away how much of the production the company consumes, and that's how much we can output for demand. So I have matrix C already. That is in my A slot. I'm going to put those letters above it. I just need to put P, my new P in, and I have slot D open from before, so I'm going to put that in D. So I'm just going to grab my calculator and I'm going to go over to Edit, Matrix D, and I'm going to put in this new production matrices. So I know it's going to be a 3 by 1 because 3 rows, 1 column, and it's 30, 40, then 60. Okay, so check your numbers, 30, 40, 60, we're good. Go back out to the main screen. And here, now to plug it in is quite simple because I know I'm going to have to take D minus A times D because I know where all those matrices are. So my production matrix is in slot D, so I'm going to get my matrix from slot D. And I'm going to subtract the consumption, which is in A. Ooh, I'm sorry, my consumption's not in A, my consumption's in B. See, be really careful about that. And then that also has to be multiplied by the production matrix, which is in slot D. So grab slot D. And there's our equation. So you just go ahead and hit enter and it should give us our answer. So we were given the production, we're now finding the demand. So this matrix that they gave us is the demand that we can satisfy based on that production. So the demand we can satisfy is 18, remember this is in terms of billions, billion in agriculture. We can satisfy $14 billion worth of energy and $26 billion worth of manufacturing.